Good day, kings and queens. Let me start off by asking two questions. Have you ever felt in your heart as a child that you were better than your circumstances? Have you ever heard that in a voice as a child that whispered, "You can"? I have. I'm here to encourage you, kings and queens, and to let you know that your past hurt and trauma does not, I repeat, does not define who you are. I want you to get ready to unleash that inner child who felt scared, ashamed, unwanted, and doubtful. When people say you can't, you remember, you listen to that inner voice that whispers, "You can." Hold your head up high because you're gonna win. Yes, you will. My name is Carla Denise Allen, aka CDA. Born in Norfolk, Virginia, raised in Baltimore, Maryland, to about 5th grade. Then my parents relocated us to Pennsylvania. Growing up in Baltimore in the early 90s was rough and tough. Both of my parents were on drugs heavy. I seen a lot of negativity and experienced a lot of trauma, from being involved in drug raids, to being held at gunpoint, to hearing gunshots, to foster care. As a child, my imagination of ever seeing myself becoming a better version of myself was stripped away. As a child, I felt all I was ever going to be and see was my environment, negativity. In spite of those thoughts, in spite of how I felt, I've always heard this voice. You can. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of the saying, "It's not over until the fat lady sings"? Let me tell you who says it best. Les Brown. It's not over until I win. Come on, repeat after me. It's not over until I win. Come on, say it one more time with confidence. It's not over until I win. Yes, it's not over until you win. It's not over until you get those negative thoughts out your head. It's not over until you become the better version of yourself. It's not over. Here's what I learned and what I'm still learning. In life, you will have joy. In life, you will have pain. Who here remembers this song? Joy and pain, sunshine and rain. Hey, joy, pump it up, and pain, sunshine and rain. Yes. By Frankie Beverly and Mays, a classic song. While that song was relating to love, tonight I'm going to relate that to life. Because in life, you will have joy. In life, you will have pain. I experienced a lot of pain in my childhood that carried me through my adulthood. I experienced a lot of negative thinking as a child that carried me through my adulthood. But I want you kings and queens to know that those negative patterns that may have followed you does not define who you are. Don't let that stop your growth. You face a lot of adversities in life. Don't let those adversities stop you from having a renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2, God's words states, do not be conformed by the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be transformed as you continue to grow and become the better version of yourself. You have to have a renewing of your mind. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Those negative thoughts are like weeds. Can't get rid of them. But what you can do is overpower them with positive thoughts, positive self-talk. Here's a great quote from Les Brown. I love this quote. Someone's opinion of you does not have to be your reality. Great quote. Sometimes you face a lot of adversities growing up in life. And as you become who you are, who you were born to be, your own family will doubt your abilities. But that does not have to be your reality. Renew your mind. Become a better version of yourself. You are a masterpiece because you came from the master himself. Yes. Jim Rohn says it best. It's not the blowing of the wind that determines your destination. It's the set of the sails. In other words, it's not what you've been through in life that will determine your destination, but it's how you deal with what you've been through that will determine your destination. We all face adversities. We all face challenges. But how are we going to deal with those adversities? How are we going to deal with those challenges? Are you going to allow it to make you bitter or better? I choose better. I choose better. I'm going to leave you with this, kings and queens. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Wake up. Wake up and realize who you are. Wake up and be aware that you are better than your circumstances. Wake up and realize that you have greatness in you. Wake up and realize that you are kings and queens. Wake up and realize that we all face adversities and challenges. But that does not define who you are. And once you are aware, let me ask you this question before I finish my statement. Who here remembers the game Truth or Dare? Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Well, now I can finish my statement. Once you are aware and wake up, I double dare you. Not dare, I double dare you to believe again. I double dare you to achieve. I double dare you to become the better version of yourself. If I can do it, you can do it. Why? Because you can. This is Carla Denise Allen, Charles DeWitt Allen, and Cheryl Denise Allen's baby girl. Signing off. Peace, love, and happiness. Kings and queens.